The K-pop world is once again shaken by shocking news. Jungkook, BTS's golden magne, has suddenly made a major decision, sparking wild speculation among fans. But even more surprising, Jimin's tears during their farewell seem to confirm that something much deeper is happening. ARMYs worldwide are left in disbelief. Is this a sign of an even bigger farewell? Jungkook arrives without security. Something is wrong. This event began when Jungkook arrived at the military base where Jimin is serving his mandatory military duty. What shocked many was how he arrived. Without security, without official cameras, and most suspiciously, without a smile on his face. Everyone who knows Jungkook knows that this is not his usual self. Jimin, who is usually cheerful, looked different. The moment he saw Jungkook, his expression changed drastically. There was no cheerful greeting, no signature laughter between them. Instead, there was a deep gaze, a tight hug, and most shockingly, Jimin's tears fell continuously. This wasn't just an ordinary farewell. This wasn't just longing. There was something much bigger than that. Bang Si-hyuk reveals a shocking truth after this emotional moment went viral on social media. Bang Si-hyuk, the founder of HYB, finally spoke up. In an exclusive interview, he made a statement that was even more shocking than anyone had imagined. Jungkook is facing the biggest decision of his life. This is not something easy, he said briefly but meaningfully. This statement immediately raised big questions. What does the biggest decision mean? Is Jungkook leaving BTS? Or is there something even deeper that cannot yet be revealed to the public? Jungkook leaving forever? Various theories began to emerge. One of the most talked about possibilities is that Jungkook is preparing for a major overseas project. Some sources claim he has already met with international music producers. If this is true, does it mean Jungkook will focus on his global solo career? Is this a sign that he will leave BTS permanently? However, there is another theory that is even more shocking. Some fans believe that Jungkook might be quitting the entertainment industry entirely. Many speculate that he wants to live a quieter life, away from the spotlight. So, what about BTS? Does this mean the era of BTS, as we know it, is coming to an end? Did Jimin already know the truth? After Bang Si-hyuk's statement, ARMYs began to see Jungkook and Jimin's farewell moment from a different perspective. It seems that Jimin already knew that this was not just a temporary goodbye. Jimin's fellow soldiers even mentioned that he appeared quieter than usual after meeting Jungkook, as if he was carrying a heavy burden, something he could not yet share with the public. Does this mean Jungkook told him something that fans do not yet know? Is this why Jimin's tears kept flowing during their farewell? HYB's strategy or a painful truth? However, another question has started to arise. Is this truly Jungkook's decision, or is it part of a bigger strategy by HYB? As we know, the Korean entertainment industry has a long history of using emotional news as a marketing strategy. HYB is known as a company with highly strategic promotional tactics. Some fans believe that Bang Si-hyuk's statement and the emotional moment between Jungkook and Jimin are just part of a grand plan to build hype before a major announcement. But if that's the case, why did Jimin look so devastated? Why did his tears seem so real? Why is there no clarification? One thing that further fuels speculation is the lack of clarification from BTS or HYB. If Jungkook is truly facing a major decision, why hasn't there been a clearer official statement? Why is everything shrouded in mystery? Is this something too difficult to announce? Or is this a deliberate strategy to create tension among ARMYs? Jimin's tears, real or just drama? The most heartbreaking moment for ARMYs was when Jimin cried as he bid farewell to Jungkook. But the question remains, were these tears truly an expression of genuine emotion? Or was this just a moment that was coincidentally captured on camera and then blown out of proportion by the media? If this is just a strategy, then HYB has succeeded. ARMYs worldwide are left wondering, speculating and feeling emotional over the possibility of this farewell. But if this is a painful reality, then the K-pop world is truly about to lose one of its biggest stars, Jungkook leaving for a long time. Some sources claim that Jungkook will be abroad for a long time. But the question is, does this mean he is really leaving BTS? Or is this just a temporary absence for a major project that has yet to be announced? If Jungkook is indeed leaving BTS, what does the future hold for the group? Will BTS continue without their golden magne? ARMYs must stay critical as fans. We must remain critical of the news circulating. The entertainment world often plays with fans' emotions to build hype around their idols. Is this truly a genuine emotional moment? Or is it just part of a smart marketing strategy? One thing is certain, only time will tell. But in the meantime, armies around the world can only wait and hope. Is Jungkook truly facing the biggest decision of his life? Or is this just part of the entertainment industry's drama that has been carefully planned from the start? What do you think, ARMY? After reading the news above, how do you feel, ARMY? Do you believe that Jungkook is really facing the biggest decision of his life? Or is this just part of a major strategy by the Korean entertainment industry to attract media attention and boost BTS's global popularity? We all know that the K-pop world is not just about music and talent, but also about smart marketing strategies. Many emotional moments that happen in public often turn out to be carefully orchestrated. The question is, does this event fall into that category? Is this a fact or just a created drama? We cannot ignore the fact that HYB is a major company with highly strategic promotional tactics. Every move BTS makes is carefully calculated, including how they handle the media and build hype among fans. So, is it true that Jungkook is facing a major life decision? Are Jimin's tears a reflection of a real farewell? Or is this just part of a scenario to draw public attention before the next big announcement? You surely remember how the Korean entertainment industry often uses speculation as a marketing tool. Have you ever felt that some of your favorite idols' emotional moments were actually part of a bigger plan that was designed long beforehand? Why is there no official clarification? One thing that makes this situation even more mysterious is the absence of an official statement from Jungkook, BTS, or HYB. If Jungkook is truly making a big career move, why don't they clarify it immediately? Instead, they let speculation run wild on social media. Every army worldwide keeps wondering, creating theories, and even dividing into those who believe and those who doubt the truth of this news. If this really is Jungkook's biggest life decision, shouldn't there be a direct statement from him? Or is this just part of a strategy to make the public even more curious before the next big announcement? Jimin's tears, real or just acting? The most heartbreaking moment in this news is Jimin's tears. Many armies believe that the sadness Jimin showed was real, but can we truly be sure of that? Jimin is an idol with years of experience in the industry. He knows that every move he makes is watched by millions of fans. So, were his tears truly spontaneous? Or was this just a coincidence that was later magnified by the media and fans? If Jimin already knows something that cannot be revealed to the public, does that mean we will soon hear big news from BTS? Or is this just an emotional play that makes us even more attached to this story? ARMY, time to think critically. As fans who have followed BTS's journey for years, we certainly have a strong emotional bond with them. But that's exactly why we need to think more critically. Only time will tell the real answer.